love, they say, is a beautiful thing. So you guys, if you've missed out on the first and the second episodes, please do check it out so you understand how we got here. This is the third one and probably the last one. So Sarah has fallen yakata for Phillips, or should I say Felix, and it's been going so well. Okay, so she also tries to use any medium to shade her friends that she's the only one that has practically dated, or rather is still dating, one of the biggest boy in town, without knowing that it is RNG. So it's been going so well, but then something happened. Felix had to call Bimbo. It was like, Bimbo, I don't think I can continue like this because I have actually fallen over in love with her. Like, legitly, this will not be prank or plan work again, that he's insanely in love with Sarah, and at this point he can't help himself. So Bimbo was so sad and was like, remember the agreements we signed. If you dare this, you are going to go back to prison. Like, your sister will literally go back to prison. This broke him and he had to continue to play along. So they were all lovey dolly, everything was moving so smoothly. They were all, all around each other. They kept talking about their future plans and how they're going to make everything work. But then something also happened. Felix also noticed that the way Sarah talks to people is insane, including the mom. So Felix was chilling with Sarah in their sitting room, their NG house, and boom, the call came in. Sarah was talking to the mom. So I was like, Mom, what is it? Like, she was literally so rude to her mom. Felix was like, oh, Mom, now this kind of girl I won't marry. Like, how can I be in love with this? That means this girl literally needs therapy, because there's no way someone can talk to her mom like that. That was a red flag from Sarah. The second time, Phillips was like, oh, Mom, that means that he has actually seen the reason why Bimbo was just trying to set the friend up. Was when they were driving out and the driver told him that he needed to get fuel, the tank is empty, and Sarah went all out on the guy. Sarah was like, you're very incompetent, you can't do your job. How can you allow the fuel to get to this extent before you tell my boss or my boyfriend that you need to get fuel? Sarah talked down so badly at him, and Felix was like, how come this girl is doing like this? Another third scenario was when they hung out with their friends, like you can see, and they did not ask Sarah. Sarah started talking down on her friends. They was telling Felix that they've never dated. They all date broke guys, that as you can see that she dates only rich. Then the last one was when you can see it on the screen. Sarah was telling Felix that, can you imagine? So Felix was like, how come you talk to your friend so badly, And this girl was like, that was how the friend now forgave one useless girl that stole her wig, not knowing that it was Felix. Like, Sarah exposed herself. So then Felix had an appointment with Bimbo. Was like, I've seen the reason why she deserves whatever thing she's getting from me. I'm going to continue to deal with her. And then I did chop knuckle, like. Then now, it was a deal. They now still did the deal. Let me not be blabbing. So the next day, they now had a plan that Bimbo now had a plan to ruin the whole thing on their friend's birthday. And boom, a guy was arranged to come and, act like, just secretly, expose Felix. Tell them that Felix is not who they think he is. So the guy came around and started shouting. The guy was like, that Felix, you are not this person, you are not that person, that you are a taxi driver. And the friend literally started laughing at her. Like, the whole plan just, exposed themselves. Everything was just scattered. And Sarah was heartbroken, finding out that this guy is not who he thinks he is. Or he told her that he is. The story is about to be leaked. So she went back to the house. They rented where they used to meet. And someone came out to tell her that there's nothing like Felix, that what they have is Phillips, who is a taxi driver. That was I think the security man or something like that. So she actually got to know that, this thing is no longer a joke, that literally she isn't, she wasn't dating who she was. So fast forward to the whole thing, she was sick, she felt so bad, and boom, the next time, Felix was also heartbroken, because genuinely Felix has, they did something and Felix developed love for her. Felix just kind of felt like she just needed help, therapy. So the sister was like, okay, I'm going to intervene, that she is going to call the attention of, let her just go and confront Sarah and tell Sarah everything, that the brother isn't sleeping well, the brother is heartbroken. So she went to Sarah's house and told Sarah everything, that the brother sent a note to her, and Sarah was like, please, I want to see him. At this point, all I can do is to see him because she is not getting herself. So fast forward to the time she followed the sister back to their house, like their real house, and boom, she was crying, she was complaining, but then she truly loved Felix, that's Phillips, and she's ready to like take care, as in love him for who he is at this time around. So they reconciled, and then, you know, she started therapy. She was meant to meet her friend Bimbo. She called Bimbo over. Bimbo came thinking that something was wrong. She now opened up to Bimbo that Felix has actually spilled everything out. Then Bimbo was like, okay, you know, she apologized to Bimbo that she's sorry for ruining her relationship with the guy that she wanted to marry, and Bimbo apologized as well. They gave each other hugs, which was dearly needed, and Bimbo also showed profound support for their newfound love. There was like that she's going to support them to, like, you know, get acquainted and develop their love together. So you guys, this story, I kept laughing, and I didn't cry. It was more like an inspiring story to tell you that everyone deserves a second chance and everyone deserves to be happy. Don't humiliate people. I love the fact that Ruth Kadiri's stories are actually very inspiring and highly educative. Let me know your genuine thoughts in the comments. If you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please click on the subscribe button to be part of this great community. So the last thing was where they wanted to, like, he came around like he has, you know, he's who he is now, and he asked her where they want them to go. She said she wanted to go to the beach, and boom, they went to the beach to continue their love style. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.